Hi, friends. Hey, Facebook Partying 101. It's Lori Martin. I am here to talk with you guys really quickly about the bags for bookings and how it went. And hopefully hear how it went for some of you guys and what I found worked, what I found didn't work. So I took some notes of the do's and the don'ts. So I'm going to give it just a second. Let me know comments are working. Hey, Erin. Hey, Lisa. Two of my favorites are on first. Hi, guys. Happy Monday. So just do me a favor, type hi. Let me know it's working. And then I'll get started because I just kind of want to run through what I learned with the bags for bookings. And a couple people, oh, hey, Paula, thanks so much. A couple people last week had been messaging me and had been following up in the comments, asking me some questions. And yes, Erin, I will see you this weekend. I'm excited, ready to get there. There are, for those of you who don't know, because I know there's 22,000 women on this page. I personally have approved about 200 in the last week. So welcome to all of our new Facebook Partying 101 friends. You will find on this page Facebook party ideas, home party ideas, social media engagement ideas. You're kind of going to find everything here. So this is a positive place. This is a happy place. You will see nothing but positive comments and ideas that can help you with your business on a daily basis. There are 5 different admins. We come each day of the week, Monday through Friday, and hopefully you'll get to take some ideas away that will work for you and your business, maybe your team, maybe your accountability group, whatever you have. Hey, Mandy. Hi, friend. Okay. So let's get started on some do's and don'ts of the bags for bookings. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to want to watch this and then you're going to want to go back and scroll to last Monday. I shared all about bags for bookings that I took Samantha Thompson's idea. If you don't know Samantha Thompson, go to YouTube, Google her name, bags for bookings, and you will see her do an entire tutorial on the bags for bookings. Hold on, I got a cough. Sorry, 2 weeks of this cough. How many of you have that same cough? Good Lord. And so I took her bags for bookings idea, kind of twisted it, gave it a Lori twist, and I shared it with you guys last week on what I was doing. And so I talked to a bunch of my friends who have also done this in the last 7 days, and I texted them all and I said, send me your do's and don'ts. What worked for you? What didn't work for you? So I followed up with my girl, Sherry Schuler. She did this just last week, just a couple days ago. And my buddy, Amy Giacomama, who's homesick with the flu today, and her entire family. So say a prayer for my buddy, Amy, and the 3 kids and her hubby. They are all sick as dogs. I also followed up with my girl, Kara Cross, who is a director out of Boston, and my girl, Mindy Plummer, who is a senior director out of Peachtree City. So I followed up with them and I just kind of wanted to get their ideas on what worked, what didn't work. So the one thing I want to share with you is it's all about the hype. And so it was all about the 4 days leading up to the live, hyping them up, letting them know something big was coming, that they had to tune in live to see what it was. The hype really worked. So that little video that you guys saw in the preview, my little post half an hour ago, is I did like I bought that Care Bear costume, the Lucky Bear costume. I shared that with you last week, and I lifted it up and did a boomerang. And so it got a lot of attention. They knew something was coming and they wanted to check in and watch. So the hype was really a big part of it. One of the things that I learned that I didn't do, that I kind of took from my buddy Sherry Schuler, was she totaled up the value of all the bags that she was giving away in her bags for bookings, and she shared that value with her VIP group leading up to it. Ladies, I am giving away $250 in free product. You must tune in to learn how you can get it. That's something I didn't do. I wish I would have totaled up the value. I think it would have gotten a little bit more attention, maybe a little bit more interaction. So that's a note to self. Like I said before with the hype, it's a lot of teasing. It's a lot of, you must tune in to see what's coming. You're not going to want to miss this. I posted in my profile wall. I posted in my VIP page multiple times. I tagged my husband in it so that his people would see it. I also shared the link to my VIP group quite a few times in that 4 days on my profile wall to get some more traction over into my group. Another lesson that I learned by doing the bags for booking is set a timeline. So for me, Now remember, this is you and your business, so you got to set your own. But for me, my timeline was anytime between January through July. They could book their party anytime January through July and get that free bag for the booking. Some of you may say, oh my gosh, no, I'm not booking that far out. So you're going to want to set your hot dates. So maybe you have a list of hot dates that you want to party on those days, right? Because it's your business, you build it your way, you schedule your way, you party your way. So set your months or your dates ahead of time and offer those out to get the bookings. One thing that I offered into mine was to add the club in as an option. If you joined my Hostess of the Month club, you also got a bag for booking. I had 4 ladies join my Hostess of the Month club. It was enough for me to get 2 full clubs thanks to that. So had I just offered a party, I would have had a one-time party, but with the club, I have 6 months of business. So that was definitely a big one. Once the live was over, I continued to offer the opportunity to get the bags for bookings in a post with photos. So I took a photo of all the bags that were left, and all the gift bags that were left, and I took a picture of all the actual surprises that they could win. And I said, I put a hot dates with that. So I really want to party a certain week in February. I really want to have all my business done by a certain date in February. And so I booked one party for that Friday, and I wanted to book a Saturday and Sunday. I just want to work that one whole weekend and get my month pretty much set up. And so I did a hot dates promotion. And so if you chose one of those 2 hot dates, you got to pick a bag. So that's something I would definitely continue to do, is offer it out. However, you want to set a deadline because you don't want to be giving bags away every time you book a party. So set a deadline, create some urgency. So the bags for bookings opportunity is only available through the end of this month. If they don't book their party for some time in the next 6 months with me, they're not gonna get that free bag with the booking. So set a deadline, create urgency. When you're doing your live, super important to show those Hostess exclusives first, because that's what's going to draw them in. So the Hostess exclusives were definitely a big draw for my group. That Felt Bin and those ladies, I made sure those parties are going to be in February. And again, we'll find out the rest. I believe the first week of February is product premiere. So, but definitely talking about the Hostess exclusives. One thing my buddy Mindy Plummer, what I loved when I watched hers, and I took this as well, is if you live, again, this works for us, it may not work for you, but if you live within under an hour from me, you're getting a home party. It's a non-negotiable. And they took it. So, because obviously, as many of you know, if you are an in-home party girl, you know an in-home party, you are in and out in about 2.5 hours typically, and you're gonna have a much higher party total. This is on average, okay? It's not for everybody, so don't yell at me if your in-home parties are more than 2.5 hours, or if your in-home party is not an average. I'm just saying the average in-home party is typically higher than an online party, typically. Not for everybody. So for her and I, it works. We're in-home party girls. That's our goal. That's our focus. And so if you live within under an hour, I'm coming to your house. Some things that I learned about the don'ts. So if you are on your live and you have some people watching, don't beg. Okay, don't beg for those parties. Ladies, please, come on, somebody have a party with me. Please, please. No, that's begging. That looks yucky. So don't do that. What you could do is if you see a friendly face on there, so I see my buddy Kelly Walker is on here. She's on my team. Kelly's watching. Kelly is so much fun, and I absolutely love Kelly's friends. Kelly, you are so awesome. Could I please throw you a home party? I would love to throw you a 31 party, girl, and get you those things for free. So it sounds different. It looks different. Don't beg. Tell her about her. Tell her how awesome she is and that you want to hang out with her. She might be more willing to click yes, bag number 2, if you entice her a little bit with telling her how much fun she is. Everybody loves a compliment, right? So if you are finding that you are getting crickets and you're starting to get that funny feeling in your tummy and you just want to get off, say, thank you, ladies, so much for joining me. I'm going to be following up with a post on the page. Make sure you tune in because you could still win a free bag for your booking and get off. Okay, so get you out of it, thank them, scoot out of there and get that uncomfortable feeling away. Now, one thing is, don't offer this if you do not have a large group Okay, if you are just starting out and you have 10 people in your group or you have 20 people in your group, that's awesome. Congrats on starting that VIP group. But now may not be the time for you to offer a Bags for Bookings. You just don't have the audience yet for that opportunity. But that's okay, because you can build up to this. You're learning how to do it. Keep it in your parking lot, okay? And when you're ready to pull it out, you'll pull it out and know how to use it. If you have a group that is not very engaged, or if you are somebody who's not posting daily in your VIP group, or you just do not have the interaction, this may not be the opportunity for you. You may need to build up your engagement, build up your members, and build up the interaction before you can offer something like this. And that is something I should have said last week. I should have put a disclaimer out that if you are somewhat newer, you may want to take your time on this one and ramp up to this. Please do not feel like you have to offer this. Okay, this may not be the month that's an enticing month for your group. You may need to wait until it starts to get that spring feeling, that feeling where people want to get out and see each other again and shop, and just that, you know how spring feels. Spring just feels happy. You have more energy. The sun is shining longer. So not everybody is ready for an opportunity like this in January. So just know that you can keep this in your pocket. You can always come back to it when you feel the time is right, and you can offer it out to your group. Angie said, what price range did you use for your prizes? So, good question. Let's see. I went everywhere from a pillow, which was $35 with the insert, so that was $55, to a double duty caddy, to a glamour case. I really ran the gamut. I tried to get all items that were over around $20 to $25, but I went anywhere up to and including $50 because of items that I had in my stash. Like I said last week when I was doing this, these were items that I had acquired either through earning them for free, using Hostess rewards, using my wishes, products that were returned that home office said that I didn't need to return. There were things like that. So I wasn't spending money on these items. I built up my stash so that I could offer this, Angie. So I hope that helps. It doesn't always have to be an expensive gift. A mini zipper pouch can go a long way for somebody. It may be just what she wants. You never know. So don't feel like you have to break the bank to do this. Do not do that at all. That should probably be one of my other don'ts. Do not spend money to do this. Okay, don't spend money to offer this out. If you normally would have sold it in your VIP group on a stash sale, think about, would you rather have the $20 for the item, or would you rather have a booking from it where you could have anywhere from a $200 to a $1,200 party? So I choose to take the risk on partying with that item rather than the quick 20. But again, you have to make that decision for yourself. So how many parties did I book? Great question, Sarah Martin. Let's see. I had 12 bags. I had 6 taken. I booked 4 for my club, and I booked 2 in-home parties. So it was definitely a win for me. What if you don't have a lot of products? Jeannie, then that's exactly it. You're going to want to wait until you're able to build up your stash a little bit. Maybe with the changeover of seasons from winter to spring, maybe it would be a better time for you to offer it in spring when you're ready to kind of change over some of those things that are not carrying over. Like I said, instead of selling them in a stash sale, offer it out and see if maybe you could get a $600 party out of it. You never know. It's a gamble. But I like the gamble. I enjoy that part of it. Good, Jess. I'm glad that makes sense. Okay, so if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask them. We're going to try and keep these lives super short now so that they're quick and easy for you guys to reference. And good luck. I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of the month and continue to work on February and getting your February booked so that you're not in this position again and you have your bookings and you're ready to go. Much love and luck to you, ladies. I know you can do it. I believe in each and every one of you. Happy Monday. Hugs and love. Bye, friends.